Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Morata.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hector Fort just loves to go forward whenever he can. Ampadu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Milan are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Nice looking ball. He's bullish header! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. In the defence.
And the shot! It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kudus. So what can they make of this? And it's Fort. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Fernando Torres. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great vision. Hector Fort in acres of space out wide. Showing good feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Looking to play him in. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. And now the breakaway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal is having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Germany upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. Hector Fort gets a foot in here. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Isco has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's picked his chance! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real chance.
Oh, it's hit the post. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Great ball, and he's in here. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Raul. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kudus. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a searching pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Morata. Saliba does well to get it back. Now it's Yamal. Now what about a counter-attack? Fernando Torres. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So your views on the first half?
Milan are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
And the action is back on the way.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rijkaard. Isco is always looking to break lines. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Raul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Torres. Isco. Rijkaard. That's going to slip through. Big chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Kudus. Araujo cuts it out. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Tries a shot!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kudus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Germany do have a chance to counter here. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Torres. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
And it's Son Heung-min. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It could be in here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Raul. Raul, can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Germany blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for Germany, number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Germany are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Forlan, Messi.
Number 20,
That is a little undercooked.
Diego Forlan. Number 5,
Marmouche.
Messi.
He can run onto that. Not
Kubasi.
much subtlety about that challenge.
Mohamed Salah.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Marmouche. He's beaten the last man. And again. Messi. And Mohamed Salah. Now it's Vlahovic. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. That's really well manoeuvred.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, that's a brilliant save! Adrian Bernabé with the cross. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? They've scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Mohamed Salah. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Forlan. Kimmich. Oh, that's clever. Eder Militao. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was vital. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Van Dijk. To Greenwood. And it's Timber. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Timber. Bellingham. Gravenberg. And he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Greenwood going face-to-face with his great rival. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So we're still where we started right now. Gravenberg with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gravenberg has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And it's fought. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Son Heung-min. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham distributed tidily. And here's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Morata, and he plays one through. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Greenwood. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Morata. Looking for the run. Gravenberg. And it's Reinders. Greenwood. Now it's Bellingham. Dybala. Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Greenwood. Now it's Bellingham. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Morata. And here's Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Morata! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kudus. And here's Morata. Morata! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Tries to play it through. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Good read, needed to be. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Bellingham. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Picked out, it's Son Heung-min! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kyle Walker for Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Dybala. To Barella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Morata. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's busted! And the finish! An uncompromising challenge. Could move up a gear here. And that has put paid to that. Victor Fort. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Spread it left. Oh, that's well spotted. Hector Fort. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Kudus. Now it's Morata. Donnarumma herring. Oh, he's been caught napping. Greenwood, and the counter is on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Now it's Greenwood. And he's straight offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And here's Kudus. This looks promising. Takes a shot! Milan have their second corner now. Big header! Tries to get it clear. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Rudiger. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Fort. Can he get it through? And here's Son Heung-min.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
This might spell danger. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Milan looking to pass their way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Real chance! And it's Dybala. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And now the breakaway. Probing pass. Could be danger here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. And a chance! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 15.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder.
Shoots!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Morata might just make this.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Adrian Benabe, deep into stoppage time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a sharp pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Eder Militao. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better.